What's up, guys? So today I'm just going to do a simple video. It's about negative 14 degrees out with a wind chill of negative 41, and I know that's not really that cold for some places, but it is for Indiana. But anyway, so I decided to do this simple video and try to keep warm. I got my robe on, all relaxed, got my hot tea, real cozy feeling. Anyway, today is a simple video, as I said, and I want to talk about some updates as far as my writing, as far as my YouTube, and just where you can get a hold of me on social media and things like that. Now, regarding my writing, in case you guys don't know, about 3 months ago I published my debut novel, After the Last Battle. It takes place in a post-apocalyptic world after heaven has lost a war against hell. The demons now inhabit hell, heaven, and earth, and so the angels are nearly extinct. And despite it being post-apocalyptic, lots of technology has been lost, and so everything's reverted back to the medieval period. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm referring to my writing, is my novel. But anyway, let's get into social media. So I'm on Facebook, and there's a lot of Matthew Mosses on Facebook. So mine is the picture of, well, the same one that's on my book, and the same one's the picture for my YouTube account. It's the black and white one with me sitting there looking off to the side like I'm too cool to look at the camera. Anyway, no, but in all seriousness, so I'm on Facebook, and I'll have a link to all these social media accounts in the description, so you don't have to try to find them. You can just click on the link and go there. But on Facebook, I post almost all of my YouTube videos. I can't quite say all of them because occasionally I forget one, but for the most part I post all of my YouTube videos there. So if I've not really seen any issues with it, but then again I have a really small channel. Some bigger channels said that they have issues with people who have subscribed not getting notifications, so if you're worried about that, you can always just friend me on Facebook and you'll see those there. I also post updates regarding my writing there, and that might just be maybe a new place that my book has become available, if I ever, or not if, but when I ever do book signings and things like that, or maybe if I'm going to do a live stream read where I read a chapter or something out of After the Last Battle. I'll post updates like that on there. And I also post occasional excerpts from my current work in progress, and currently that's the sequel to After the Last Battle. I also have a Facebook page, and again there'll be a link in the description. Now this is strictly writing. I don't post anything YouTube related here, but if you want to see updates and everything from that, you can like that Facebook page. I also post my writing updates here. I also post occasional polls with questions like, hey, who would like to see this, or who would like to see that, or things like that, so you guys can answer those polls. I've only done one of those so far, but it's something I might look a little bit more into doing in the future. It's a neat feature that I can't do with an actual account. I only can do with the page. And I also post occasional excerpts from my current work in progress on there as well. I am also on Twitter, so you can follow me on Twitter if you want those posts. I also post writing updates here. I don't really do excerpts too much, just because of Twitter's word limit or character limit. So if I do, they're usually really short ones, or I post it as like a JPEG or something. But I do participate in like Twitter hashtag events on on Twitter. Things like hashtag One Line Wednesday. I'm not very good at the one-line version of it, but anyway, that's essentially, there's a theme each Wednesday, and you're supposed to post a line or something close to it related to that theme from one of your books or something that you've written. So I participate in different hashtag events like that I don't do on Facebook or anything, because hashtags aren't as big on Facebook. I am also on Goodreads, so if you are on Goodreads, you can follow me there. I don't really post a lot of writing-related stuff there, or anything so far. I don't have a Goodreads blog, but I do read regularly, so I mean, any good author reads quite a bit. And I always keep up to date with what book I'm reading and how much progress I've made in that book. So if you're really interested in just wondering what I'm reading at the time, maybe what books I'm getting inspiration from, things like that, you can see that on Goodreads. I also post book reviews there. I know I post a lot of them here on YouTube, which I guess at this point I've probably only done 3, but it's something I intend to do a little bit more, but I'll talk more about that in a moment. As you can tell, I'm on YouTube with this channel, obviously. If you haven't, you can subscribe if you want to get more videos like this related to anything Blade, or Blade sort of medieval related, writing related, and things, just kind of taking fantasy concepts and analyzing them for realism, but I'll get more into that in a moment as well. But I also have another channel. I have a gaming channel called Rebel Hero 96, the same as his name, space capital G Gaming. And there it's, as the name suggests, just where I post gaming related topics, mostly game reviews. I do some Let's Plays. Right now I'm doing 2 Let's Plays. I'm doing a Skyrim one, and I'm doing a 7 Days to Die Let's Play. And I've post occasional other sort of various topics related to gaming. For example, I did one where I created a build, a playstyle build for Monster Hunter World, and I posted that. At some point in the future, I've got an idea for another video series where I basically take, I'd call it like something like VR tech fantasies, in which I will come up with things I think, bits of technology that might make VR gameplay even more immersive and stuff, and to try to be within the realm of possibility. I'm also on Patreon, so if you want to support the channel or my writing, you can go there and become a patron. I need to do some more updating with the tiers. I think there's a $1, $5, $10, $15 tier. I need to update those and more just check them, because I updated them a couple of months ago because I had them set way too high. And I need to go through there and look though and make sure that they're all organized. But if you want to support me or support me as a writer or as a YouTuber, you can go there. I also have a website. Now this website is also strictly for my writing. It is www.fantastical-fiction.com. Here you can find links to where you can purchase my book. You can find links to my writing vlogs that I also post on this channel, and my book trailers, which I also post on this channel. On my website, you can also subscribe to my mailing list if you want writing related updates that you're afraid you might miss on my Facebook page or Twitter accounts. Now don't worry, if you do subscribe, you aren't going to be bombarded with emails. I don't ever send any more than 3 a month. I didn't pay any additional money to be able to send a bunch, so I'm limited to 3 emails a month. And even if I wasn't, I usually don't even reach that 3-month limit. I usually only send 1, maybe 2. So you won't get bombarded with emails if you subscribe, but that's a way you can get an email directly to your inbox for major writing updates. Maybe if After Last Battle becomes available somewhere else, or I'm going to do a book signing or something like that, or I'm going to be doing a live stream where I'm reading it, you'll get those updates there as well, so you don't miss that. And again, links to all these different social media accounts will be in the description. Now onto my channel update. I used to call this channel my Blade discussion channel, because that's mostly what I did. I posted weapon analyses, I think it's analyses, and Blade reviews. Now, though, I call it my main channel because it's kind of expanded and it's not just Blade related topics. But I'll get to that in a second. So some of the reason I haven't been doing so many Blade or knife reviews is because, well, there's a couple reasons. One is just simply the lack of funds available to put into purchasing blades so I can review them. I've been putting a lot of money in my writing. It's extremely expensive. I also don't have a lot of time for testing between working a full-time job and sometimes more than that, and writing a book, marketing another book, and managing 2 YouTube channels. I don't have a lot of time to do testing, at least I don't have enough time to put the proper amount of time and effort into the testing. I probably could have to find some time here or there, but it just wouldn't be as extensive as I feel like it would deserve. And finally, I don't really have any easily accessible areas to test these blades, even if I had the money and time to do so. I've got a couple places I could go, but I don't have access to them on a regular basis, so I couldn't get videos on a regular basis. That's not to say I won't ever do another one of those videos. I'd really like to, but it just really all depends on circumstances and how things work out. I still do weapon analyses, but much less often than I used to, simply because I was afraid they were going to get boring, just being thrown out there constantly. However, this is something I started doing a little bit more, and I plan to do more so in the future, with my most recent one where I analyzed the DC-15 LE from Star Wars Battlefront 2, the second Battlefront 2 by DICE. That kind of stepped me into another genre where I could, where I'd be analyzing firearms, and I think I set that precedent, and that's something I'd like to continue with. Still plan to do some blades and armor from different fantasy games or genres, but I think I'm going to do some weapons too. And actually here next 2, maybe 3 weeks, I would like to post a video analyzing the outlaw sniper rifle from Black Ops 4. That's one I think would be really interesting to do. But anyway, so I haven't been doing as many of those weapon analyses, but I plan to do some more of those in the near future. I also, another reason I started calling it more my main channel than my Blade discussion channel is because I've been posting a lot of videos with writing related topics, such as my vlogs where I just recount my experience through writing after the last battle, and book reviews. Now I've only posted 3 of these, but this is something I plan to continue doing as the channel grows and progresses. And I think you guys like them. This is my book reviews tend to be my most viewed videos, or at least they're up there. So I think it's something I enjoy doing it. I think it's something it looks like you guys enjoy watching, or at least it piques your interest enough to click on it, whether you watch it or not. I'm not really sure. But so yeah, it's something I think I'm going to keep doing because, again, I like to do them. Plus, as an indie author myself, I like to support indie authors. So I like to do reviews of theirs. Now, out of the 3 reviews, only one of them, which is Killing Adam, is written by an indie author. But that's something I like to do, is support other authors. Now, I guess I'll just go ahead and get this out of the way here so it doesn't really look like I'm really biased. When it comes to new authors, whether they be indie published or traditionally published, I won't post a review of a book that I can't give at least 3 stars. Because I don't want to hurt authors, I want to help them. So if the author is relatively new and is just establishing their platform, and which my 2-star review could seriously hurt them because they've only got like 3 other reviews, I'm not going to do it. However, if they are an established author and there's no way my review is really going to, derail their entire operation, then I'll post it because it's not going to hurt them. It just is feedback at that point, in my opinion. But with smaller authors or newer authors, my opinion like that could seriously hurt their operation, and I don't want to do that. So, because they very well could get better as time goes on. I know certainly I have gotten better with my 2nd book, so I don't want to destroy people's chances or hurt people's chances before they really get it. So, just kind of a disclaimer there. But I've also posted other writing-related topics, such as taking fantasy or sci-fi concepts and kind of taking a look at them. Whether it's something that's used in writing and then looking how it might be used in real life, such as my necromancy related videos. I did how useful would necromancy be if it existed in real life, what would be some useful aspects of necromancy if it existed in real life, and if necromantic creatures actually existed, how would you kill them? And I also take a look at some just concepts of writing and kind of look at the problems or maybe the good things about them, such as my Bird Box and the problem with metaphor-based movies video. Another reason I post so many videos across different topics is because I'm very much a jack of all trades personality, and YouTube makes it very easy to some extent, pursue these different interests and enjoyments. So I do that. I mean, I have a very big interest in medieval things, so I like to take a look at those and talk about those and post videos on those. But I also have a huge love for writing, so I love to explore that topic through book reviews, just recounting my experience because I had a lot of fun, and it was a huge experience writing after the last battle, and also because I like to take the knowledge I've gained through writing and just research and everything, and put that knowledge towards looking at and analyzing concepts of writing, whether it be does it work, does it not, or simply let's see if you took it into real life, how would it work. Such as my necromancy videos. So that's kind of why I've got such a vast topic. Plus I've got my separate channel, my gaming channel, where I can pursue a whole different topic, gaming. So that's why it's such a vast topic, and I've thought about splitting it into 3 channels. So I have a gaming channel, or Blade related channel, then a writing channel, but that would be just way too much to handle. So plus I'm already a small channel. My main channel only has 40 subscribers, my gaming only has 14 subscribers. So I think early on splitting my subscribers across 3 different channels is just going to hurt me. And this is something I considered when creating my gaming channel. I thought about just keeping it all together so that no matter what people want, it'll all be subscribed to one channel, and then once I get a decent subscription base, then I can split it. But I figured having such vast or differentiating topics such as gaming, one where I'm just doing a let's play, and then another one where I'm talking about a sword, might actually prevent people from subscribing because they maybe they want to watch the gaming but they don't want to see the other stuff, or vice versa. So I decided to split that one on early on, but I'm not going to split my writing and blade topics, at least not now. If it gets some point in the next couple of years where the channel's growing and it's quite big, then I might do that, but for now it's going to stay. But that's just a bit of an explanation as to why I have so many different topics. Anyway, on to my writing update. After the Last Battle, as I said, it's been out for about 3 months in both ebook and hardback versions. And ebooks can basically be bought anywhere ebooks are sold. A couple places include Amazon, iBooks, Barnes&Noble's website, the Books.A.Million website, Kobo, and Google Play Books. And there's, again, several other places. Hardbacks can probably be bought anywhere that hardbacks are sold online. I haven't looked into a lot of different places, but here are a couple of places that they can be bought online. Amazon, Barnes&Noble website, and Books.A.Million website. Unfortunately, After Last Battle is not available in any brick-and-mortar stores or physical locations, simply because I'm an indie author and it takes a lot of sales before I can get my foot in the door for that. And links to all of these different places you can purchase the book will be in the description below, just like with the social media accounts. I am currently working on a sequel to After Last Battle, as I mentioned. I'm about 27,000 words into it, and I plan for it to be a 100,000 word book. So to put that in perspective, if you've read my first book, After Last Battle, that was 77,000 words. So I want this one to be a bit longer, but I also think it needs to be longer. It's not just a matter of if I want it to be. I think to get everything I want to accomplish in this book accomplished, it would have to be longer. And it might end up being longer than 100,000 words. I'm not sure yet. We'll just see where it goes. So, as an author and as a new author, I definitely am not a perfect writer. And so with my sequel, I am greatly focusing on improving some of my weaker points that may or may not have showed in my first book. I'm doing this through feedback I get from friends and family who have read the book, and also I'm listening to you guys, the reviewers. I've got a few reviews for my book across a couple of different sites, mostly Amazon and Goodreads. And I'm looking at what people have said, and I'm taking that into serious consideration as I'm writing my second book. So what you guys say actually does get paid attention to. That being said, if you've read After the Last Battle, or if you plan to buy it and read it, I'd really appreciate if you'd leave a review. It helps out a ton, and I'd gladly take any constructive criticism that you guys might have. I'm not above people acknowledging that I'm not perfect. I certainly acknowledge it myself, so any review is helpful. Now, if you'd like to support my channel and my writing, which I talked about this a little bit earlier, you can support through Patreon, and any pledge amount helps quite a bit, in fact. Or you can actually purchase my book. That way, you're getting a little more something out of it than just a pledge, and it could be a one-time purchase. So you can purchase it in hardback or ebook. The hardback is $31.24. The ebook is $3.99. That was very slightly depending on where you go. I think on Google Play Books they're selling the ebook for $3.03. Amazon is currently selling the hardback for $29 and some change, and the hardback qualifies for Amazon Prime, so you get your free 2-day shipping on that. And also, you can support the channel by leaving a review, because if you've purchased the book and you liked it, or even if you didn't, and you leave a review, that can help sell my book to other potential readers, so that helps out a ton as well. You can share my videos here on YouTube to help me grow my channel. You can also share posts about my book if you're following me on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, because that helps get word out about my book, which can help boost sales, which helps me in the long run, and it gives me a little bit more feedback, which again helps me improve my writing in the future. Or you can simply leave a comment about some videos, what you did or didn't like, videos you'd like to see, and you can contact me through social media or any of those platforms I mentioned earlier in the video. And again, simply, if you want to discuss something you don't like or you do like and you'd like to see more of or less of, I'm always open to suggestions, and I'm always looking to improve. Anyway, I think I've wasted enough of your guys' time. Just wanted to give a quick update regarding my YouTube channels, my writing, and mention some places that you guys can follow me on social media in case you want to get in contact or you just want to keep up to date on things. Anyway, thank you for watching.